Hey water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome to the channel. The messages are coming through for the 26th, 27th of August, but really I always say go by the titles. If one stands out to you and it's resonating with you, or the thumbnail gets your attention, there might be a message for you. If not, go ahead and check out the videos with your other personal planets. And if you don't know how to find those, there's a link down in the subscription for how to find your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Real simple 7-minute video, walks you right through it. Very accurate. So check that out if you think that would help you. Also, this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with all water signs. Take what speaks to you, leave the rest. Feel free to flip the characters around. And that's about that. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Let me know if you like what I'm doing here. Let's go ahead and look at an oracle card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. We've got Orphaned in Reverse. This card came out a couple days ago for another sign, Upright. And it was sort of about not feeling at home in a tribe, and possibly not feeling at home within yourself. So in reverse, and this is a number 5, is about change. So in reverse, it feels to me like this is about coming home to self. You're doing that work. That it's somehow you're being met with success in that regard. But I'm going to peek at it real quick, since it's feels like it's an important message. Oh no, okay, so it's not what I thought. All right, so it's in reverse, and it says the shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. So there may be a message here about abandonment in a soulmate twin flame connection, so keep that in mind. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. So that's sort of hiding out, you know. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. So in reverse, this is about overcoming unhealthy patterns that always leave you feeling like that are just dysfunctional and leave you feeling a sense of abandonment. Okay, so it's not to say that the abandonment isn't real. It's to say that there may be patterns going on in your life, whether you created them or not, that exist structurally, that constantly put you in this position. So that would be something to examine as we move through the reading. I think it's sort of a really nice message. I mean, if we're here to grow spiritually, we're all here on on our journey, on an ascension path, then it's important to look within and to try to find out what we can change within ourselves and our lives first before we start asking other people to do the same in our, who are in our sphere. Anyway, very interesting message. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Knight of Wands. Something new and hot coming in. And we've got 4 of Pentacles, holding on to something or not letting go. 2 of Wands, looking out at your future. 8 of Wands, wow, maybe you're dealing with a fire sign here, water sign. 9 of Swords, somebody's losing sleep, some anxiety here. 5 of Cups, over something that has been lost, water sign. This feels like it's your energy. 8 of Pentacles, though, you're just putting your head down, you're focusing on your work. 5 of Pentacles, this is the connection now, left out in the cold. 8 of Cups, somebody walking away. King of Swords, could have been a King of Swords, could have been an air sign that is giving you this anxiety. And it's interesting because the card that came out, remember we talked about orphaned, is sort of pointing to that energy of abandonment. And here you are, right in your part of the reading, losing sleep over a perceived loss. There's loss here. And the Five of Cups. Now there's a Two of Cups sitting right off to the side that this person doesn't see. So what the question here about feeling orphaned is, are you really looking at the picture in total? Or are you only seeing the part that hurts and not the opportunity that's right beside you? And that opportunity shows up here with this person who is representing, a path for the future. The Two of Wands is looking at your options. The stakes are, the wands are stuck in the ground on two different paths, and you can't really make a mistake, but you have to make a choice. And that's the energy coming up, through here for this other person, who may be a fire sign, or it could be an earth sign, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because I see a lot of wands energy here. Can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Four of Pentacles energy is more about not letting go, being a little stingy, not ready to move on. But yet it's right here next to the moving on card, right? And there's going to be a lot of communication about that. So it could be that this person that you're dealing with that has you feeling rejected, right? There's a sense of loss here. And you're losing sleep over it. It could be that this person that you're dealing with, water sign, is deciding, is communicating a lot. Lots of energy coming, lots of communication coming in fast and furious, and it can be heated, it can be passionate. But they're trying to decide, do I stay and hold on to this, or do I go? And that may be causing you a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights about this sense of emotional abandonment. And you're trying to work through it. You're trying to put your head down. Maybe you're focused on your work. Maybe what you feel you're losing is a sense of stability. That no matter how hard you work at it, you can't seem to hang on to it. And the Knight of Wands here, as this underlying energy, Knight of Wands can be very much a player. So you may be dealing with someone who's got the energy of a player. And they're waffling in terms of the connection with you. So that's what I see. And in the connection down here below, this Five of Pentacles is definitely being like out in the cold. And the next card up is this Eight of Cups. So somebody's walking away and somebody's feeling left out in the cold. And it's at the hands of a King of Swords. So it may be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that you could be dealing with here. Other than that, possibly a fire sign. But whoever it is in this kind of cool energy. The King of Swords isn't mean, but the King of Swords doesn't mix words. They get straight to the cut to the chase. They they say what they think. They mean what they say, and they kind of say their communication style is a little less warm and fuzzy. Let's put it that way. So if that feels like, oh yeah, that's the energy that's coming at me, is this person is being short and curt and abrupt and a little cold, not very warm. That may be what's happening in this connection, and why you may be feeling out in the cold. And it doesn't feel to me, it feels to me like the energy that you have here is all wrapped up in this sense of abandonment with this person. So let's take a look at this Knight of Wands. This Wands energy coming in. What's this Knight of Wands about? All right, so it could be somebody from the past life soulmate. Could be somebody that you've been in relationship with from your past, this person that's coming in, this energy that's coming towards you. Passionate energy, can be playerish, but this feels like it's somebody from your past. And Six of Swords, it's moving on though. There's something about this that's moving on, and that may be, okay, so this may be less about something coming toward you and more about something moving away from you fast. And that may be the cause of this sleepless nights energy you've got going on here, water sign. Yeah, that may be that. Let's see, what's this for? Pentacles, King of Pentacles. All right, so the King of Pentacles energy on top of this Four of Pentacles is someone of means. King of Pentacles doesn't want to let go. Doesn't want to share, doesn't want to play nice with all their chips, their coins. And they are considering their options. A lot of communication going on between the two of you about this. This does feel like somebody you are in communication with, but possibly not in union with, or you're about to go through a new cycle of separation. Very common in twin flame energy to have those in and out cycles. And that Knight of Wands is very much in and out, very much a cycler. That's why they can come off as being one night standish player, but they're not always. Sometimes they recycle through as they're growing and learning, right? We're all trying to learn lessons. So that may be what's happening here. Let's see, what is this Five of Cups about? Eight of Swords. All right, you can't do anything about it. You know somebody, you know this person is on their way out, and you feel helpless. You feel sort of all tied up about it. You can't really do anything about it. It feels out of your hands. Out of your control, for sure. So what do we have here? We have this walking away. Ace of Swords. Yeah, this King of Swords energy is all about telling it like it is, and it's coming in right now. That's what this is. You know, it doesn't feel like feelings are being spared here, water sign. But there's some new truth coming in that will result in possibly you walking away. You know, you're already feeling left out in the cold. There's already this, I'm on the outside looking in, or I'm not being taken care of. My needs aren't being met in this connection, right? We're back to that orphaned card, and that sense of abandonment, that sense of a lack of personal safety in a connection, and structures that normally exist in a connection where you support each other don't feel there for you. Pentacles is about support and security, and you don't have it here in this connection, or it's going away. Some new truth is coming in. Could be about this Knight of Wands energy, that this person who is from your past, that Six of Cups, is moving on, and you're going to find out about it. And I'm not seeing third party here, so it could literally mean this person is physically moving away, and you're just finding out about that now. But let's see. Let's see what this Eight of Pentacles is. Two of Cups. Yeah, you're working hard to hold on to this soulmate. You're working really hard to do it, but it feels out of your hands. It really feels like they're walking away. They're walking away. Some new truth is going to reveal that they're exiting stage left. And you're just figuring that out. You're trying to hold on to it. You're working really hard, giving it everything you've got to hold on to this soulmate connection. That feels twin flame-ish to me in terms of the energy. Might not be an actual connection, a twin connection, but it feels like it goes in and out, which is very typical of the cycling of union separation between many twin connections. All right, so I'm going to go on and do the extended, and what I'm going to look at is the advice for how to handle this. Strengths or challenges of this connection as it stands right now. We see some of the challenges, maybe we'll see some strengths you can draw on, and the outcome. I'll give you an idea of what's coming up for you, okay? All right, water sign, it feels like you have to turn your efforts inward to sort of examine the patterns that are operating in your world, in your life, maybe even patterns from childhood and your own family structures. Any abandonment issues that you've been dealing with perhaps for a lifetime may be cycling in and out through this connection. And that would be a good place for you to start, is to really look at that and examine that and see ways where you can sort of reset the structures in your own life and the way you are in connection with others, so that you get the sense of protection and stability from yourself. Because once you do that, you know, someone decides they're going to go off on another direction, it doesn't wipe you out. It doesn't level you, because you're connected to self, you're connected to source, you're connected to your role in the world, the mission that's been given to you, and you're better able to manage the sort of ebb and flow of connection as intense as this one appears to be. Anyway, that's all I got. If you want the link, there's a link below to follow me to the extended, and I will see you there. And if you like this, pop a like and click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. It sort of helps other people see the videos, and I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, water signs. See you on the other side.